You know what's special about this review? It goes up to 11. Hey guys, it is that time of the week again. I am your host, the Media Raptor, and I am back. Now you guys, before anybody goes and starts posting comments below saying, hey man, where were you? You said new videos every single week. I know it's been a week or two since I last posted a review, and I can explain. Well, first off, I haven't had much time to be filming the reviews and then posting them online. Schedule conflicts, just other stuff going on has kept me from doing that. And now I'm back, and right here, I have a huge pile, at least a pile, of Blu-rays, DVDs, and a computer game, and a video game at least, all of which I'm going to be reviewing, starting now. So tonight is a comedy rockumentary from 1984 that is arguably one of the funniest films ever made. That movie is This Is Spinal Tap. Yes, folks. A couple of weeks ago, you will remember I posted a video talking about the 5 funniest films I watched in 2013. I said pretty clearly I didn't own a copy of Spinal Tap, but I meant to get one. Well, I own one now on Blu-ray, which I'm super happy about. But I listed that as number 1 on the top 5 funniest movies I saw in all of 2013. So, let me explain why. First off, the writing. Well, we could probably sit here and list off dozens of movies that you can say it didn't have a plot. In fact, if I start now, I'm probably going to be here all night. Now, this is Spinal Tap. This is the one movie when you can say this movie didn't have a plot and mean it. This movie had no plot. However, it was still an amazing movie. The humor was hilarious, the jokes were great. And there's a Spinal Tap. For those of you who haven't seen this movie, and what are you doing with your life if you haven't, it's a fake 80s band, well, considering England's loudest band, Spinal Tap. And this whole film is a documentary on them going on tour. Now, along the way, they make fun of every single sort of problem that rock bands have ever hit. But they do it in the funniest ways. They do it all so dead serious and yet completely goofy that you will crack up laughing. Now, you may have noticed in the opening joke, before the review, I said something and I quoted their best known joke of this entire movie. And that is when Nigel is talking with one of the guys, I believe Marty, and he shows him an amp. And he says very clearly, and then it zooms in and shows it, that this amp goes to 11. It doesn't go exactly like that, but you get the point. Moving on. The acting. Well, I'm just saying, the main guys who wrote this actually were the stars of it also. And they knew when they were writing it that they were just going to goof around and act really silly and have fun doing it. And they pull in really great, really hammy showings. And it was phenomenal. Their acting, just by 80s standards, was outstanding. They execute every single one of the jokes that they say in this movie extra funny. And, just jumping ahead a little bit, if you buy the 20th anniversary DVD or any version of it on Blu-ray, or most versions I believe, I don't really know, it actually comes with a audio commentary by the members of Spinal Tap, so the main actor's doing an audio commentary in character. So watch the movie first, then watch it with the audio commentary. You'll laugh even harder than you did the first time. Music. Well, here's a bit of history for you. After This Is Spinal Tap came out, people believed that Spinal Tap was a real band. And they started going to record stores asking, hey, do you have Spinal Tap's album? Because they thought it was real. So Spinal Tap, they decided, you know what, let's become a real band. They started putting out albums, they went on tour, and the music in here is going to make you crack up laughing. The music, they're not good musicians. Well, they are good musicians, but it's just so dumb, wacky, and goofy that I'm really tempted to go onto iTunes and download their albums, okay? Like, that's just how much fun their music was. Camera work? Well, it's kind of shaky at times, and you know what? That's pretty much, it has to be like that, because it's sort of like a documentary, so that's kind of expected. And it was an 80s film, so don't expect, like, you know, phenomenal things. There weren't many effects, but the ones that were there were very, very good. Lighting was really good. Let's see. Anything else I can talk about? Well, when it comes down to it, do you think I can recommend This Is Spinal Tap? Yes, I can. Guys, I know I say this a lot, but if out of every single thing I have reviewed yet, if I had to say, don't ever watch or play anything I reviewed, only watch one, that would be This Is Spinal Tap. If you guys have not seen this movie, go out and rent it. Go out and pirate it. Go and watch it on YouTube. I don't know if it's up there, but, you know, I'm just saying. Go buy the DVD. Go download it off iTunes. You have to watch this movie. If you did not laugh while watching this movie, you have no sense of humor. But this movie is one of my all-time favorites. It's going to have a very long and happy spot on my Blu-ray shelf. You guys, this movie, it's about 30 years old now. Yeah, it actually turns 30 this year. But it is amazing. I cannot recommend this film enough, you guys. Well, that's one down on my massive pile of films, which I have to just dig through. But you know what? That's all the time I have for this week, folks. So until next time, this is the Media Raptor saying, I will see you guys around.